Hi, good day. Today we are going to discuss the IELTS speaking module. We are going to talk about the preparations, format, duration, details of the exam process, and some techniques. So what are the preparations that you need? You need to arrive 45 minutes to an hour earlier on the venue. This will help you calm down, become familiar with the place, and also do some other things that might help you relieve your anxiety and nervousness. Next, you need to prepare your ID as it is the only thing that you will need inside the exam room. You need to present this to the examiner. All your other belongings will have to stay in the holding area. Now, don't forget to drink water, eat, and use the toilet while waiting for your turn. Now, what is the format of the exam? One examiner will be attending one candidate. Do not be surprised when the first room that you will enter will have a lot of people on it. It's just a waiting area. You will have to again present your identification card. They will do biometrics and take a photo of you, and then you'll have to wait for your turn. You will be waiting outside the exam room if it's almost your turn. How long does a speaking exam take? The total duration for the speaking exam is 11 to 14 minutes. It is divided into three parts. Part 1, you will have to speak together with the examiner for 4 to 5 minutes. For Part 2, you will have 3 to 4 minutes. You will be speaking for 2 minutes and will have a preparation time of 1 minute. For Part 3, you will be having a two-way discussion for 4 to 5 minutes together with the examiner. Now let's talk about Part 1. The examiner checks your identity and gives you a brief overview. He will inform you that the exam will be recorded. Once you give your consent and he presses the record button, the exam begins. Most of the Part 1 questions are personal questions that the examiner will ask you to bring you into a comfort zone. These questions are sorted in terms of different topics. It could be about your family, your home, hometown, country, hobbies, dislikes, friends, just anything under the sun. Now let me talk to you about Part 2. In this part, you will have to speak about a topic for 2 minutes. Before the 2 minutes monologue, you will be given a minute to prepare. A pen and a paper will be provided if you wish to make some notes. A test card, which contains the topic and questions, will be handed to you. Your 2 minutes speech should be about the task in the test card. In order for you to finish the entire task within 2 minutes, MJL provides you a method in answering. Question 1 would require you to answer at most 3 sentences, and then the same with question 2. For questions 3 and 4, you may also answer to 3 sentences. Now for the last question, please speak until the examiner asks you to stop. Finally, Part 3. Part 3 is a two-way discussion driven by the examiner who prompts questions that are abstract in nature but following the topic of Part 2. In Part 3, coherence is the key. You will be asked about your opinion on some topics related to Part 2. Make sure that when you provide your answer, provide supporting details and examples. Providing supporting details and examples will make your answer coherent. But please do not forget to use transitional devices to make your answer cohesive. Now, here are some tips that you can use on the day of your actual exam. First, be confident with your answer. Remember for Part 1 that the topics you will be talking about are things that you know about. So don't you worry. Just be confident. Number 2, ask questions if you do not understand the question well. It is better that you ask questions than pretend that you know the answer. Number 3, do not think that you are personally attacked when the examiner does not agree with your opinion. Remember that this exam is an exam of English proficiency, therefore your communication skills is the one being tested, not your beliefs, not your opinion, and not your ideas. Please, self-correction is okay. Just don't do it regularly.